Greetings and welcome back to Nute Plays Fallout 4. This is episode 34, and Sanctuary might look a little different because of this giant building here you see. When I came back to drop off some stuff, I realized I was right on the cusp of level 25, so I decided I would build a structure to basically just get some XP because it gives you XP for building things. I don't know what I'm going to use this area for, but up here I have built a stand for my bobbleheads, a rack for the comics I've been picking up, and we've got a nice upper deck here that, I don't know, I might do something with later. So, with no further ado, since we are at level 25, we are actually going to go and continue the main quest line and find Virgil down in the glowing sea. Of course, the glowing sea, as per its name, is teeming with radiation, so our options were either to go get a hazmat suit, or, again, remember that power armor, which I have repainted here to have a nice Minuteman theme to it, comes with some pretty decent radiation resistance, as we can see. So we are going to go ahead and jam in a fusion core. We're going to hop inside. And the closest area to where we need to go, that's down here, is either from Fort Hagen or from Vault 81. So we're going to go to Vault 81 and then head to the glowing sea from here. Now, as the story has it, and as we have picked up in some of those terminals that I've blitzed through because I've read them already, the glowing sea is actually where the bombs fell, where we can see in the very beginning of the game, when that nuke hit, down here in the glowing sea is where it landed, so... Okay, that's why I've got 6. I'm in power armor. I'm going with a laser gun. As you can see, I have a very low amount of core power here because I'm trying to use up my already partially expended stuff. Now, we can see something glowing over there, and I'm not certain what it is. This area, of course, we may recognize from when Dogmeat helped us track our way to Kellogg. We know there are raiders over there. Obviously, I am not hidden here, but I'm pretty sure that a raider looks and sees someone in power armor and goes, nope, not going to start a fight there. Not all raiders are complete idiots. So... we see something down here as well. Whatever might this be? Yeah, I've got some power armor on. Let's explore a little. We've got places to go, but nothing says we have to take the most direct route to get there. The Westing Estate. Alright. What'd you find, boy? Wait, is that a... oh, no, that's a... toolbox. From right there, I thought that was a workbench, and I thought, is this a settlement? The worst settlement ever. Okay, let's hop on out, and... okay, that glow in the distance that looks kind of like an aurora borealis, I'm willing to bet that's the radiation from the glowing sea. And again... we will just stomp around underwater and walk up the shore because we do not have the ability to swim in power armor. I'm pretty certain that without Aqua Boy you run out of oxygen really fast doing that, but hey, one level of Aqua Boy is quite possibly the most useful perk in this game. Alright, we are almost out of power, so I am going to manually switch to a more full fusion core. This one's at 3. This one's at 78. And this way, I can go ahead and sell that fusion core that only has 3 in it and get the same price as I would for a fully charged one. That's a great trick to, if you use power armor a lot, it's a great trick to kind of keep yourself in some money, is don't let your fusion cores go totally to 0, because then they'll vanish. Instead, let them get down to, like, 3%, and you can sell them, and vendors will buy them as if they were fully charged. Here we've got something as well. That looks like some sort of statue. But I also see some feral ghouls. Here we go. Of course, there's a vertibird coming. What have we here? Oh, an unlabeled statue. Vertibird, where are you and what do you want? Okay, it's fighting something over there. Not our problem. Let the Brotherhood deal with it. I do try when possible not to go into... Holy crap! Shit. Let's get into a house here. Activate the Protectrons. Crap.
Yes.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
I'm gonna let these guys deal with that glowing death claw out there. Hey, go away. I'm in power armor, you jerk. You're not supposed to be able to do that. There we go. What the hell are you guys? There's a legendary one here? What the hell? Oh, he's legendary. Okay.
Requesting backup.
Well, that was an adventure. That does me no good whatsoever.
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and may dangerous further escape attempts and lawbreakers on board.
Okay. Oh. Who's over there? What? It's a super mutant. Okay. Okay, nope, he's a little big for me, so I am going to go ahead and just keep running towards the glowing sea. This is what we call discretion being the better part of valor. And we can be very discreet. We're going to let those protectrons shoot it out. And declare that as somebody else's problem. I find that to be a completely acceptable method of conflict resolution here when things are that much bigger than me. You see, we waited all the way till level 25 to come here. Can you imagine if we would have tried to come into the glowing sea or even close to it when we were like level 15? Would have been ridiculous. As you can see, we are acquiring some rads at a very low level because of our insane rad resistance. Just for a check, we're currently sitting at 1050 rad defense. Yeah, as when you compare it to our normal uniform that we wear, power armor is a lot heavier. It pretty much makes you into a walking tank. Of course, as we know, it uses fusion cores, so it's not an infinite fuel supply walking tank. The rad storms out here are awesome. Just look at that. This is some of the awesomest design in the game, really. The glowing sea is just epic. You're traveling out and God, just look at that. This is post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. See, 210 years after the bomb, cities have kind of built back, and you've got some semblance of civilization trying to rise from the ashes. But here, right here, as you get close to ground zero, everything is just... I mean, this is hell on earth. And we've gone through here so far, not running into any of the inhabitants of the glowing sea. But see, we can see something glowing over there. That's a rad roach. We are not going to get its attention because it probably has bigger things that are hanging out by there. We've got to be careful here because, as you can see, visibility is pretty crappy. We are picking up a small amount of radiation, but not enough to actually affect our hit point meter. You'll see when you're in power armor, your rads are reflected by a little red arc on the HP meter, and just for reference, yeah, see, that's okay. There's one of the inhabitants right here. Hello. I am trying not to go into VATS as much as I can because going into VATS actually uses up fusion core, as does sprinting. So I am all for getting up close to things and dealing with them in that manner. Okay, our compass is sending me this way, so as you can see, between going into rads and not rads, VATS, and walking through this place, we've used up a good 25% of our fuel core already. But from that whole thing, we took almost no damage because we're in power armor, and that makes us a badass. Had we tried to come in here in just a hazmat suit, we would probably be chewed up like, you know, a thing that gets chewed. Alright, there we've got a rad scorpion fighting a deathclaw, and we're going to let them fight it out as we get the hell away from that. Unless one of them is legendary, in which case, you know what? Oh, hello. Okay, we got his attention. Shit. Put me down! Get away from my dog. Okay. So yeah, let that be a lesson. Don't just take random pot shots at things in the wasteland, because they'll charge your ass. Even with power armor, we are not the most dangerous thing out here. And that's kind of a humbling place to be in one of these games, knowing that you are not the badass. Where are you, Rad Scorpion? There you are. We're at... Okay, we're down about 75 points. That means let's eat a... There we go. Gosh dang it, you guys! I'm gonna have so many Rad Scorpion steaks when I'm done here, you guys. Alright. Looks like we are getting closer, and of course you see a big nuke symbol, so... Oddly enough, look at the rads just suddenly drop. That's interesting. Oh, we've got civilization of a sort here. What is this? The Crater of Atom. Oh boy! I don't know if you recall, we saw some of them in a firefight with the gunners, but the Children of Atom were introduced in Fallout 3. I'm pretty sure. Someone will correct me if they actually were in one of the early games. But these guys worship the bomb and radiation.
You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
I need some help.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom? To be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
I'm looking for Virgil. I'm going to be
looking for someone
straightforward.
named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Alright, well, thanks, Mom.
May Adam bless you with his glow.
Yes, hail Adam, all that. So yeah, even here among the crater, I'm not getting a whole ton of radiation. Most of the rad damage I've got was from the rad scorpions stinging me. And again, the other benefit of power armor is you can just go up and over everything. It would be a real just... Ah, God, it would be terrible if, like, fast travel didn't work in the glowing sea for some reason, or if you lost your compass, or... excuse me. Things of that nature. But thankfully, we don't have to walk back out of here once we meet Virgil. We can actually fast travel. But just in case, I'm going to load up anyway. Alright, we got some kind of bug there. We got 2, 3 bugs and something saw us. Yep. There we go. I hate bugs. I hate radioactive bugs even more. Let's find this cave and get Virgil. Remember, what we know from Kellogg's brain is that Virgil was an Institute scientist who somehow defected. And hopefully he will tell us how to teleport back into the Institute, which is where we need to be to go get Sean. Sean was taken back to the Institute by one of those coursers that looks like Wesley Snipes. Oh crap! I also made a buttload of Molotov cocktails. Okay, my leg is busted up. I'm gonna have to fix that when I get back home. Dog meat boy. You're fine. Thankfully, companions do not suffer radiation damage, or otherwise dog meat would be like one glowing pooch out here. Although, the more damaged my stuff is, I believe, the worse its protection becomes, so I don't want any of my armor to break. Rocky Cave, alright. Virgil's Laboratory. Mwah. Wasn't that something on Cartoon Network? Alright. Okay, well, we were going to try and sneak in, but since Dogmeat has... Oh! They're not shooting at me. Okay. Let's assume he knows I'm coming, and... Whoa!
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves.
He's a super
I
mutant.
know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Virgil?
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
You have information I need.
And yet I have no idea who the hell you are. I think we'd both better start explaining. You start.
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
No, I killed Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Let's see if I can't take the,
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane?
It's a possibility.
Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
They have my son.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
Okay, so Virgil, as a super mutant, still retains his personality, intelligence, memories. He looks a little different than the others. I don't know if that's how he's dressed necessarily or how he's acting, but something has happened to where he is not one of the mindless brutes.
Hey, I'm talking to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, agreed.
Help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to
there
do
we
something
go.
for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
They teleport, yeah.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it.
Okay.
Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
No, I haven't.
No, never heard of them.
Another secret of the Institute. Trust me, it's good that you haven't found out the hard way. Coursers are Institute synths.
Oh, the one
designed
from
for
the
one
memory,
purpose.
yeah.
They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched.
That's who took out
They're
Augusta's
very
safe house.
good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Okay.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Alright.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright. So Virgil's got himself a pretty impressive setup here. Painting of cats. Looks like that's probably his bed. I'm not going to steal his stuff because Virgil's helped me out here. He's
Protect and serve.
got himself a Protectron here. He's
There we go.
hey, that's useful. Those are things I need, but again, I'm not going to steal from Virgil. Okay, let's go back and drop off and repair our armor. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Now again, we've got a Hunter hunted. I love the little graphics they've got for it. Okay, CIT, it's by Kendall Hospital and Cambridge Polymer. Okay, but we're going to drop some stuff off at Sanctuary, And we probably need to level up a little bit more before we go after this guy. In fact, when I leveled up to 25, I took a point in strength. We need to take another point in strength and then start taking some armorer perks so that we can use the ballistic weave to upgrade our uniform. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Level 30 is what we're going to aim for then. Once we hit 30, we're going to go and once we hit 30, we're going to soup up our outfit here. We're going to head out and look for that courser. So for the time being, let's go ahead and not do that. We've got some more stuff we can do for the railroad. But you know what? I think we're going to go see what the Brotherhood is up to. Alright, so this has been episode 34. When we come back, we're going to go head over and check out the Brotherhood. Thanks for coming along. This has been Nute Plays Fallout 4. Have a good one, everybody.